Hello everyone, welcome back from Top of the Wall. My name is Mason Up, and I actually have another deck for you today. I tried to build like an actual Maverick deck in Pauper. We are Legacy Light, but we have no Maverick, which is, if you haven't seen Maverick in Legacy, it's essentially a mid-range deck with a ton of strong creatures in it, and they're usually Abzan. They're usually playing things like Thalia's, Knight of the Reliquary, some Thoughtseizes. They're usually playing some of the strongest spells just in their colors in general, all jammed together in one deck. None of them are, nombos with each other, but they're all like very strong, and together they just pack a real heavy punch. So I wanted to do something similar to that in Pauper, but obviously we don't have really any of the cards that they're playing. And I'm not just trying to port the deck over, I'm actually trying to make the best mid-range Abzan deck that I can in this format. So what I've found is that we need some fixing, and we need some flyers, and we need some other great stuff. We need a bunch of the great stuff. So starting it off, I want to take one of the best draw packages that we have, the 4 Abundant Growth for fixing and the 4 Core Skyfishers. The Core Skyfisher is just an all-star in this format. It's just an amazing card. The Abundant Growths are great for fixing, and we do have the ability to draw extra cards with the Core Skyfisher, which is sweet. And the majority of our creatures are able to be unearthed. So these unearths actually just can get any of our creatures back, which is perfectly fine. Plus, we have some creatures that actually sacrifice themselves, so that's great. Particularly these 4 Augur of Skulls. We can use these with the unearth to get a ton of card advantage and empty our opponent's hand really fast. Then we're going to need some meat, some backbone for the deck, something to actually give us some real oomph, pack some real punch. We have 4 Quasali Pridemage. It is a legacy playable, and it is a modern playable. I haven't played actually like real modern in a while, but last time that I was there, this was playable, and it was good. It was really good. Then I wanted to throw in a good one of a Gluttonous Slug. This is just like some of these evolved creatures, a lot of them are just really good as one-ofs, as long as you have creatures to go above them, which pretty much all of our creatures will evolve this. Actually, yeah, all of our creatures will evolve this. We can keep evolving this. This can actually get rather decently big as a menace creature. Then we have the 1 Blind Zealot in an Intimidate creature, so it is unblockable in a lot of matchups, and then we can sack it after it deals its damage, and then we get to sacrifice it and then murder something. Plus, with Unearth, means we get multiple chances at dealing damage to an opponent and then murdering something, sacrificing it, redoing it again. Then at the top of our creature curve, one of the stronger creatures in this format is Guardian of the Guild Pact. 2/3 with protection from monocolored. So basically everything. Essentially, it is kind of like the True Name Nemesis for this format. And I do enjoy this creature. I haven't actually gotten the chance to play with it much or at all. I actually don't think that I've ever played with this creature. So this is going to be a fun experience for me. And you know what goes great with lots of creatures and a mid-range strategy? Some equipment. Starting off, we got 4 Flare Husks, a good 1-drop creature that leaves behind its power and toughness when it dies as an equipment. The Horned Helm and the Blight Sickle are just really awesome equipments to throw around. The Horned Helm can be done so at instant speed, so it is a combat trick at all times, as long as you have 2 green mana. Otherwise, it gives a creature evasion plus a little boost. The Blight Sickle is just a great way to mess with your opponent's creature strategies, because if your creatures are dealing damage to theirs, their creatures shrink and lose the vast majority of their value when they're taking damage from a Wither creature. We have 1 of Mana Tithe, very strong. Nobody ever sees the 1 of Mana Tithe coming ever, and then they play around it forever. 4 Journey to Nowhere is kind of like our Swords to Plowshares or Path to Exile. We have 1 Echoing Decay for tokens, and there's a bunch of decks that play like 2 toughness creatures as like a playset, so there's a couple of instances where they have 2 of them or more on the board, and we can get a quick 2-for-1 off of this. Otherwise, shoot down a bunch of birds. Then we have 2 Chainer's Edicts. Chainer's is just really good. It's just really good. Perfectly fine to pick up some of our opponent's creatures and put them in the graveyard. Now, for the mana base, we are 3 colors. I do not want to ever get mana screwed. So I am going to be playing all 12 of these duels. It seems pretty fine. A lot of times it works out pretty well for us. We still get to do a lot of what we want to do. It usually doesn't affect us that much negative. Like, it doesn't usually affect us that much. It usually doesn't matter too much. Then we got some basics here and some Ash Barons to go fetch them. Of course, we want to be more heavily invested in green mana, so that way we can get closer to, like, turn 1 Abundant Growth. Otherwise, it is totally fine to just have a couple of the others. Plenty of fixing to go around. Plenty of fixing. Now, for the sideboard, we have some Relic of Progenesis here to fight graveyards, some Crypt Rats for mid-range strategies. Aside from ours, we can end up drawing the Crypt Rats and using it to threaten to destroy a lot of the stuff that our opponents are playing out. We have the Okiba, Okibo, Kiba, Gang Shinobi. Sure, that's it. That is great for control, just a spicy one of. Can be used to get a little bit of card advantage over our opponent by sneaking it in with a Core Skyfisher or one of our other unblocked creatures. Reaping the Graves is also good against grindier, attrition-y matchups. The Dust to Dust is great against Affinity, an easy 2-for-1. Can blow up either 2 Mirror Enforcers or a Mirror Enforcer and land, or just 2 lands really early in the game. I'm fine with just getting double Strip Mine. That's good. 2 Standard Bearers for Boggles and Heroics. The Obsidian Acolyte is there to fight the Mono Black control deck. Lone Missionary is for Burn, and Leave No Trace is for Boggles. It is a complete blowout in some instances. That is the deck, and if you have a deck that you would like to see on this channel, leave it in the comments down below, and hopefully I will be able to find a place for it on this channel within the next few weeks. I have a little bit of a list here growing full of decks that I really want to play and other people want to see on here. Now let's get into that gameplay. And we have our first opponent. Okay, why are you doing this, Cam? There we go. It is Buck Nasty 71. Sure. Yeah, I'll play first. And Manners, hi. Let's see. We have, yeah, I think this is keepable. We have all of our colors. We're a little land heavy, but we have an Abundant Growth and Core Skyfisher and some interaction. We get some redraws. We'll keep. Let's see. What are you playing? Oh, hey, I think they've seen our channel. Yeah, we are on YouTube. Yes. God, I hope they're not that one person. I can't remember who it was, but no, I shouldn't say it. It'll just encourage people to do the same thing. Okay, so I'm thinking we play Forest Abundant Growth. Oh, hey, they saw Saltai Slivers. Yeah, I tried making that a Changeling tribal deck, but like, there's just not reason to have just the Changelings and some Slivers. The Slivers want more Slivers, and then those other Slivers just are better than just having just Changelings. Yeah, we'll play Abundant Growth. They're wondering if they're on stream. Nope. Too bad. The downside of having all these duels, I don't get any tapped land. That's a shame. Well, I do get another non-land card. That's fine. Oh, they don't want to get embarrassed on stream. Don't worry. I'll embarrass myself before they will embarrass themselves. Oh, sweet. Another Abundant Growth. We'll play... How about just Jungle Hollow? Swiftwater Cliffs. I'm guessing they are a combo deck. Ash Barons. Sure. Well, we got some redraws. I think next is Scoured Baron. Oh, is this Goblin Storm? No. What is this? Okay. We'll do that. Clicked a little fast. Maybe nervous. We will return this one, not a land. What? Okay, they don't know if. Okay, they don't know. Honestly, it's kind of a combo deck. Is it goblins? No, not goblins. There's the is it Boilerworks? Is it like a capsize deck? Last time that I saw is it Boilerworks, I think it was like a kind of capsize deck. Well, let's get in for some damage. Hold on, wait a minute. We'll play it on that one. We'll draw a card. Show me the money. Oh, okay, it's swamp. All right. Well, we have some cards. Pass the turn. God, I have access to 8 lands? Well, we have all the lands that we need. I think I'm going to need to cycle Ash Barrens and also exile all of the lands in my deck from now on, because I need no more. This is looking kind of heavy. I'm wondering if I should go down... Did I have a 21 land mana base or a 22 land mana base? I might want to go down to 21 if I have 22. Because this feels like it might be a little bit much. Cycle. Huh? Oh, there we go. We'll take 1 plains. You know, I want to get protection from that Blood Moon. No, Abundant Growth still works, even if there's a Blood Moon. Chainers, that's great. that's great. Super. If my opponent ever plays a creature, this will be an amazing game. Truly, honestly, amazing. Or if I draw a non-land card. Or like a creature card would be preferred. Flare Husk would be great. Quasali Pride Mage, great. Better. Actually, what is it called? The thing? Guardian of the Guild Pack would be extra good. Don't give me an Unearth, please. Oh. Yes! The thing we wanted. Oh, glorious day. Do they have counter spells? Mm-hmm. Well, I think they might have some counter spells. Do they actually have capsize? I think that at most they're playing 3 color. Oh. Galvanic Blast. Okay. That's a card. I'm going to try this. Don't do it. Yes, they didn't do it. Okay. Now I think we have it. No. They have actual terminate. They have actual terminate. Okay. Yeah, they know about the planes in my hand. Great. Well, when they play a creature, it'll be my turn to destroy everything that they love. It's too bad that they have a terminate in their 3-color deck. They have a multicolor answer. Darn. My plan. Too bad the flood. Alright, so Grixis, Archaeomancer, getting back Terminate. Galvanic Blast, maybe? Terminate, sure. Yeah, I can kind of see putting in these cards to get value out of Galvanic Blast. Yeah, I think I'm down for that. Oh, we got a Flare Husk. I think I'm gonna Echoing Decay. Just get rid of this thing. I can't remember. I know that these kinds of decks play Archaeomancer, and I believe that they also play, what was it? Muldrifter. I think they just try to get value out of doing bounce shenanigans with these, and that's how they win. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen one with, is it Boilerworks? We're gonna play Flare Husk. Okay. I'd like to save a Chainers for something bigger and a Journey to Nowhere for something bigger. I will Journey to Nowhere though. I think I will actually no. I'll Echoing Decay here. Goodbye. I could have done another turn. Whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm just worried about playing around Counterspell or something. So it's just these. They have Metalcraft. I don't think that they have any other artifact payoffs. I guess it's just oh yeah. See, punished. Yep. Yep, I am punished for not waiting. That was probably unnecessary of me. I could have had my 2-for-1, but I did not. I'll go ahead and Chainer's Edict this one. This one, and I still have the ability to flash it back later. They might be playing Gurmag Angler. I don't think that they are, but maybe. Let's get in. Get that one. Preordain. Okay, see, there's their cantrip. I was wondering, because I was just so thrown off by no cantrips, no draw spell, no nothing. At least you know that they don't have Mystic Sanctuary, Tragic Lesson, and Deprive. Okay, they do have another artifact payoff. Yep. That's good. Is it Boilerworks? Hey, what's this? This is unnecessary. Muldrifter? Muldrifter. Okay, I'll be probably Journey to Nowhere, the Muldrifter. Or actually, I could Chainers the Muldrifter. Might be better to Chainers. And next game, I will probably be holding up the Echoing Decay a little bit longer. Come on, draw. Well, well, that's a card. I'll play out the Plains. I think I'll just go ahead and do this. I don't think that they're actually playing any Gurmag Anglers or, you know, much of anything that's super valuable, like a Gurmag Angler or Guardian of the Guild Pact or anything like that. I think they're just, their whole goal is to keep us down as much as they can, gain card advantage, cast cards like Thoughtcast, Muldrifters, whatnot. Oh, dang it, I went through my combat step. That's my bad. All right, what shenanigan do you do this time? Preordain. Sure. I think they have at most 5 threats left in their deck, plus some Galvanic Blast. Yes, yes. On the upside, eventually we will draw enough Flare Husks to just make our creatures too big to Galvanic Blast. Well, they can do it at instant speed. They find nothing. Sure. That's the best kind of thing. And we find a Unearth to get back Corpse Skyfisher, to get back Abundant Growth, to replay Abundant Growth, and then hopefully take it from there. I'll attack first. Nope, no blocks. We'll cast Unearth. We'll get back Skyfisher. I don't think that they saw this one coming. Abundant Growth. Replay Abundant Growth. That was a mistake. I meant to choose the other one, but misclick. Whatever, and we have a bunch of other colors still. Flare Husk. Pass the turn. So we got a 4-turn clock on board, and we do have some resiliency. Plus we have some removal spells. This seems fine. I'm wondering if we want to play Grim Harvest in here. That's a bolt. Okay, go down some cards. If I get Augur of Skulls, I think I'm not going to sacrifice him. I don't think that I really want to sack Augur of Skulls to do anything with it if I draw one. Because just having a regenerate creature against all this targeted removal seems really good. Oh, okay, they're playing Augur of Bolas. All right. I guess they just weren't drawing Augur of Bolas. Thoughtcast for 1. Got a 2-for-1 on top of a 2-for-1. Seems great. That seems very nice for them. I'm sure they're very happy with all of their cards. Another Thoughtcast. Oh boy. The best draw that I've ever had with Thoughtcast is 2 other Thoughtcast into another Thoughtcast. I get to cast 4 Thoughtcast in 1 turn. In a mono blue affinity deck. All right, you cast Grixis, Ghostly Flicker. All right, there's the Ghostly Flicker. I believe I'm gonna have to Chainer's Edict that, and I'm gonna have to be very careful with these Journey to Nowheres, because I can't use Journey to Nowhere now. They have Ghostly Flicker, and they can protect this Augur of Bolas. Oh, just at my face. How aggressive. They need to burn a card. Oh, wait, hold on. Wait. They don't have enough mana anymore. Sweet. We can do it. We can do it. Core Skyfisher. Cool. Let's go ahead and we'll Journey to Nowhere. We'll Journey to Nowhere the Augur Bolas. Hey! We got some cards. Relic of Progenitus seems fine over the course of a game. Journey to Nowhere seems a little bit worse. A little bit worse. Just because they have Ghostly Flicker to get things out of the way, and the creatures aren't that strong to begin with. We'll take these Akibi Gang, Shinobi, whatevers. Reaping the Graves. Those seem fine. Obsidian Acolyte seems cool, but they're not heavy black. They have a bunch of bolts and Galvanic Blast. I don't know about that. Seems a little iffy. There is an argument for Rats. It's just kind of a Rat spell to get rid of a couple augurs and archaeomancers and whatnot. I think I might want one over something here, like a gluttonous slug, maybe. Because part of its awesomeness is the fact that it can block super well, and then attack in later. But it doesn't seem like they're going to have a bunch of early creatures. It doesn't seem like they're going to be doing too much of that. And they, yeah, I'm just going to cut that one. Blind Zealot seems fine. Yeah, I'll run it like this, and we do have the Unearths to get back the Crypt Rat. Yeah, so, the Guardian of Guild. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll take Guardian of the Guild Pact. They only have 4 Terminates in their deck, and there's a decent chance that they won't see them every time that they need them. Being a 60-card deck. Oh, hey, cards. Non-land cards. Okay. I think this is keepable. I think, probably leave with... Alright. Alright, Mana Base. I think I might want to go up some basics. Cut a Blossoming Sands. Go up a Swamp. We'll play Scoured Barrens. Pass the turn. Next turn, I would really like an untapped source to play Augur of Skulls. Because with Augur of Skulls... Oh, hey. You missing a land drop there? We are not having such problems. Yeah, I think right now it might be a decent idea. Oh, hey, you also have Relic of Progenitus? That's funny. We also brought in Relic of Progenitus. Ash Barrens. Well, not quite. Not quite what we wanted. Good enough. I'll cycle this at the end of their turn. I might want to save this Augur of Skulls a little bit. Just in case it gets bolted or something. Might want to hold up the Regenerate. We'll get ourselves a... Doesn't matter. Because we already have all of our colors. Oh, yeah, that. Oh, hey, look. Our own Relic of Progenitus. Isn't that nice? I think Quasali Pride Mage might be nice. I don't really care too much about their Relic. I don't think that I'm really interested in popping it. I'm thinking I will play out Quasali Pride Mage and play out my own Relic. There's that. Get rid of it. You ain't need to get nasty with that. And this will keep them from getting value from Archaeomancer for at least a while. We'll play Quasali Pride Mage. Too bad next turn I cannot play Augur of Skulls. Oh, hey, there it is. I don't think that they could fight the hate. I wasn't 100% sure what their deck was 100% trying to go for. I think it's just playing a lot of the good cards, getting a bunch of value out of them in a Grixis color pattern. Because keep in mind, when they were casting like a bunch of copies of Thoughtcast, they were getting a ton of card advantage very, very quickly. I'm not sure if when they were doing that. They were just like seeing cards that they didn't need, or I'm not sure why they scooped immediately. It seemed like their deck was doing pretty well for the most part. It's just mine had found a couple of answers. They could have ground me out. I don't think that I was really that threatening to them. Like, my strategy could have probably been toppled by theirs. I'll have to do this deck again sometime just so I can, you know, play with Guardian of the Guild Pact. Of course. Just so we can play with Guardian of the Guild Pact. Why else would we? That, and maybe we should try some of those multicolor enchantments on Guardian of the Guild Pact. Stuff every multicolored enchantment into one deck with Guardian of the Guild Pact and a bunch of removal spells. Guardian of the Guild Pact control. No, Guardian of the Guild Pact boggles. Ooh. Like an Armadillo Cloak or whatnot. Steel of the Godhead. Oh, yeah. That Axe of the Demigod. No, Fist of the Demigod, I think it was. Yeah, those are the ones that give haste and wither. Yeah. Seems like a legit plan. If you have any suggestions for the deck, let me know in the comments down below. I'm thinking right now we might want to cut the one Unearth to make room for one more creature or one more removal spell. The Unearth was sweet when we saw it, but sometimes we can end up drawing a couple of them and then they're bad because we just have to cycle them, which is slow. We're not actually gaining too much. We don't want to have to be forced to cycle any of our cards when we do not want to, or when we would just prefer another card. Alright, that's it for now. Don't forget to crack some clues, meddle with some mages, and name some spells coming in for that face touch.